To punish the disobedient baby, Jack decided to make a bowl of poop porridge for him. He scooped up a spoonful of the freshly made poop and stirred it into the porridge. If the baby refused to eat, Jack would tickle his armpits to force him. Just moments ago, Jack nearly uncovered the baby's true identity, but without any evidence, he began to doubt himself. At that moment, a scorpion crawled toward the baby. In self-defense, the baby pierced the scorpion's body with a paperclip. Jack happened to witness this and, without hesitation, was convinced that the baby was a stand user. But no matter what Jack said, Joey and the others refused to believe him. Even when they searched the baby's entire body, they couldn't find the scorpion from earlier. To prove he wasn't lying, Jack revealed the bloodstains on his arm. However, instead of believing him, the others thought he had gone mad and even harmed himself. Seeing this, Jack decided to take more drastic action and summoned his stand to attack the baby. But in the next moment, Andy knocked him unconscious with a chop to the neck. After everyone had walked away, the baby spit out the scorpion's corpse. Not long after, everyone fell asleep and entered the Reaper's amusement park. Andy immediately realized what was happening and told everyone that Jack had been telling the truth. The baby was a stand user, and they were in a dream world. The first to show an abnormality was Andy. His hair suddenly grew long and wrapped around him like a rope, tying him to a pillar. Next was Vasily, whose chains from his clothes wound around his neck. Finally, Joey's hand grew so large that it rendered him immobile. The Reaper was closing in. Vasily quickly summoned his Platinum Star stand, but instead of helping, Platinum Star smiled back at him and attacked wildly. It turned out that this wasn't the real Platinum Star, but a dream creature created by the Reaper. In this dream world, the Reaper could control everything. Vasily and the others had no chance. Stands are a manifestation of mental energy, and dreams are a state in which the mind is defenseless. This defenseless mind was now overshadowed by the Reaper, preventing them from summoning their stands. However, if a stand was summoned before falling asleep, it would be brought into the dream world, like a sleeping bag or a piece of clothing. Just then, something unexpected happened. The Reaper controlled the clouds and transformed them into a giant hand. With a single strike, the Reaper split itself and the Emperor in half. The reason for this was that the Reaper's body was empty, with only its head, arms, and scythe. But when they looked back, they saw that Jack was unharmed. Even the dream version of Jack was untouched. It turned out that during the time the Emperor was attached to the Reaper's back, it hadn't been idle. It transformed into lines and crawled into the Reaper's body through its ear. In the end, Jack took full control, not only subduing the Reaper but also ordering it to heal his arm's wound. The next morning, everyone had forgotten what happened in the dream, except Jack, who remembered everything. This was probably because he had brought his stand into the dream. Jack appeared perfectly normal, and Andy and the others no longer suspected him of being mentally unstable. Jack, feeling that the baby was still young, chose not to kill him. However, to warn him, he made a kind bowl of poop porridge. After sending the baby to the town, the group continued their journey, but Joey, acting mysteriously, led them toward a strange little island.
その通りだ。訳あって今まで黙っていたが、エジプトに入る前にほんの少し寄り道をする。ある人物に会うためだ。